The United States is home to 63 national parks, each with its own unique features and natural beauty. Any one of them might be the perfect place for you to discover your journey. So let's take a look at some tips you'll want to think about before planning a national park vacation. Hi everyone, I'm Amber with Greater Travel, and these tips are designed to help you plan a safe, relaxing, and fun national park vacation. Be sure to check out the rest of our national parks playlist to see what park is best for you. The first tip I have for you is to plan ahead. National parks can get busy during peak season, so it's essential to plan your trip in advance, especially if you're planning to visit during a holiday or weekends. Don't talk yourself into thinking it surely wouldn't be too busy, because you just might find yourself having to kill 3 hours of waiting for a timed entry with a reservation you make the day you arrive. Yeah, that's me speaking from experience. But you could even find yourself turned away completely, so plan ahead. For real, do it. Before embarking on your trip, take some time to research the park you'll be visiting, including its location, climate, and available activities. Check the park's website for information on camping, lodging, and dining options, and make reservations in advance if necessary, and to find out about any fees associated with the activities you want to do. Decide on the activities you want to do and create a rough itinerary, taking into consideration travel time between destinations within the park. Make sure to pack appropriate clothing and gear for the weather and activities, and bring enough water and snacks for your entire trip. Be sure to check out our National Park playlist to see videos on specific parks to help you plan. And if you need help with packing, you can always check out the helpful tips and advice on the YouTube channel, Always Lorna Marie. She has videos on what to have in your backpack and so much more. See the link to her channel in the description box below. By planning ahead, you can ensure that you make the most of your national park vacation and have a safe and enjoyable experience. The next thing you'll want to think about is how to dress appropriately for a comfortable and safe national park vacation. Since national parks often have varying climates and terrain, it's important to pack clothing that can withstand the elements. Dress in layers so that you can adjust to changes in temperature throughout the day. Wear comfortable, sturdy footwear, as many trails can be rocky and uneven. If you're planning to visit a park during the summer months, bring light-colored, lightweight clothing and a hat to protect yourself from the sun. During the winter months, pack warm, insulated clothing, gloves, and a hat to protect yourself from the cold. Always check the weather forecast before your trip and pack accordingly. By dressing appropriately, you can ensure that you're comfortable and prepared for any weather conditions that may arise during your national park vacation. Number 3 on the list is to bring plenty of water and snacks, especially if there are children present. The physical demands of hiking and exploring can be taxing on your body, and staying hydrated is vital to your health and safety. It's recommended to bring at least 1 liter of water per person per hour of activity, especially during the hot summer months. Pack snacks that are high in protein and carbohydrates to keep your energy levels up throughout the day. Granola bars, nuts, and dried fruits are all excellent options. If you're planning a longer hike, consider bringing a portable water filtration system or purification tablets to ensure that you have access to clean drinking water. By bringing plenty of water and snacks, you can avoid dehydration, fatigue, and ensure that you have the energy to make the most of your vacation. Fourth up is to respect the wildlife. National parks are home to a wide variety of wildlife species, and it's essential to respect their space and natural behavior. Keep a safe distance from animals and never approach them, as this can be dangerous for both you and the animal. Do not feed wildlife, as this can alter their natural behaviors and cause harm to their health. It's imperative to understand that you are a visitor in the animal's home, and it's your responsibility to protect their habitat. When observing wildlife, use binoculars or a camera to avoid disturbing them. By respecting wildlife, you can ensure that you have a safe and enjoyable national park vacation while also contributing to the conservation efforts of these precious animals. In addition to rules about wildlife interaction, following park regulations is fundamental during your national park vacation. Park regulations are in place to protect the environment, wildlife, and visitors. Familiarize yourself with the rules and regulations of the park you'll be visiting via the park's website, including restrictions on camping, hiking, and fishing. Pay attention to posted signs and stay on designated trails to avoid damaging fragile ecosystems. Do not litter, and be sure to dispose of your waste properly in designated areas. Observe any fire restrictions and use designated fire pits or grills if allowed. It's also important to follow safety guidelines, including wearing a seatbelt while driving and avoiding alcohol or drugs while operating vehicles or participating in outdoor activities. By following park regulations, you can ensure that you have a safe and enjoyable visit while preserving the park's natural beauty for future generations. Following park regulations is a significant way to minimize your impact on the environment and keep yourself safe during your visit. And it's equally important to stick to designated trails while hiking or exploring the park. So number 6 on our list is staying on the trails. National parks are home to fragile ecosystems, and stepping off designated trails can cause irreparable damage to the environment. It's important to stay on the marked paths, even if it means taking a longer route to your destination. Walking off trail can disturb fragile habitats and disrupt wildlife, which can have long-term effects on the ecosystem. Be mindful of any signs or markers that indicate trail closures or dangerous areas. By staying on designated trails, you can ensure you're preserving the natural beauty of the park while also keeping yourself safe. Remember to always leave the park exactly how it was before you were there. By respecting the park's environment, you can contribute to the conservation efforts and ensure that the park remains beautiful and pristine. This brings us to number 7, leave no trace. Leaving no trace is a critical aspect of responsible outdoor recreation. The principles of Leave No Trace aim to minimize the impact of human activity on the environment, preserving the natural beauty of the park. This means that visitors should pack out everything they bring with them, including trash, food waste, and personal hygiene items. Avoid using soap or other products in natural water sources, as this can be harmful to aquatic life. Minimize campfire impact by using established fire pits or grills, and ensure that the fire is completely extinguished before leaving the site. Do not remove any natural or cultural artifacts, and leave rocks, plants, and wildlife undisturbed. By leaving no trace, you can ensure that you're doing your part to preserve the park and protect the environment for future visitors to enjoy. No matter how much we plan and how diligent we are when following rules and regulations, being prepared for emergencies is just something we need to think about. National parks can be remote and unpredictable, and accidents can happen even to the most experienced hikers and campers. Before embarking on your trip, make sure you're familiar with the park's emergency procedures and know how to contact emergency services. Pack a first aid kit and any required medications, including allergy medication, inhalers, and EpiPens. Consider bringing a satellite phone or a personal locator beacon to call for help in case of an emergency. Inform someone of your plans and expected return home in case you are unable to call for help yourself. Finally, be sure to stay up to date on weather forecasts and any potential hazards in the area, such as flash floods or wildfire risks. By being prepared for emergencies, you can ensure that you have a safe and enjoyable trip while also taking steps to protect your own health and safety. Keeping to the topic of having a safe and enjoyable experience, number 9 is that vacationers need to remember to take care of themselves. Outdoor recreation can be physically demanding, so be sure to take excellent care of your body and mind during your trip. Make sure you're drinking enough water and staying hydrated, especially in hot and dry climates. Eat a healthy and balanced diet and bring plenty of nutritious snacks to fuel your outdoor activities. Be sure to get enough rest and take breaks as needed to avoid exhaustion and injury. Protect yourself from the sun by wearing sunscreen and a hat, and consider wearing protective clothing to prevent insect bites and exposure to poisonous plants. Finally, be aware of your mental health and take steps to manage stress and anxiety, such as practicing mindfulness or taking breaks to rest and recharge. By taking care of yourself, you can make sure that you have that enjoyable and fulfilling time while also staying healthy and safe. Last but certainly not least, enjoy your surroundings. National parks are known for their breathtaking scenery and diverse landscapes, offering visitors the opportunity to immerse themselves in nature and explore the great outdoors. Take time to slow down and appreciate the sights, sounds, and smells of the park. Whether you're hiking, camping, or simply taking in the scenery, be sure to bring a camera or sketch pad to capture the beauty of the landscape and preserve your memories of the trip. Consider taking a guided tour or participating in a ranger-led program to learn more about the park's history, geology, and wildlife. Remember to stay respectful of the natural environment, follow park regulations, and leaving no trace of your visit. By enjoying your surroundings and fully immersing yourself in the park's natural beauty, you can create lasting memories and deepen your appreciation for the natural world. If you like this video and you want to see more content like this, subscribe to Greater Travel and click the bell to be notified when future videos are uploaded. Be sure to leave a comment about your favorite national park tips, and we will do our best to respond to your comment. Thanks for watching. Come back next time and discover your journey.